friends, welcome back to Queen Varieties channel. In today's episode, I'm super excited to share with you on how to make Nigerian chocolate cake recipe without oven. Yes guys, this is the very first video on YouTube, so I'm super excited to share it with you. Some of you watched my Nigerian vanilla cake recipe and you have also requested that I should make a chocolate version of the cake, and today I am here to share that recipe with you. So I am super excited to share this video with you, considering the fact that the first time it is being showcased on YouTube as a Nigerian chocolate cake recipe. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Kindly share my video with your friends, loved ones, or anybody you want to share. I sincerely want to appreciate those of you who have recently joined my platform. Thank you so much for deeming it fit to join this page. Thank you for believing on Queen Varieties channel. Thank you also for being so kind and so loving. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your requests. I appreciate your negative comments as well. Please, when you watch my videos, share it with your friends, loved ones, because by sharing my videos, you're spreading the message across, and many others will come across my recipes and also benefit at the same time you're benefiting from me. Okay guys, so now we are going right into this recipe. All right, my beautiful people, the very first thing I'm going to do now is to sieve 1.5 cup of sugar. I'll go ahead and sieve it inside that bowl you're seeing there. Next, I'll crack in 4 fresh room temperature eggs. Once you're done cracking the eggs, what you're going to do is with the help of your hand whisk, you're going to beat this egg mixture and the sugar mixture appropriately until a very smooth consistency and appearance is formed. At this point in time, I'm going to add 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. For this recipe, I'll be using a combination of oil and butter. Feel free to use either the oil or use the butter, but because I want the outcome of this cake to be super moist and fluffy, we are combining both. Okay guys, so I will go forward now and add 1.5 tablespoons of vanilla aroma. If you're using vanilla extract, you can just use 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Go ahead and combine that in. Alright, my beautiful people, once that step is completed, the next thing we are going to do now is to sift in the dry ingredients. For this recipe, I'll be using the cake flour. You can feel free to use all-purpose flour. Okay, so please pass all ingredients across the sieve. Now I'll add a combination of baking soda and baking powder. On the screen, you can see I have written out all the complete measurements. So go forward and sift all the ingredients, and having combined that, I will now introduce the cocoa powder. This is the chief ingredient for this recipe, okay? And we are sticking to 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. Okay friends, so feel free to reduce the quantity of the cocoa powder if you think that the quantity is too much, or if you don't want the outcome of your cake to be so chocolatey in nature. But I think the more dark chocolate you have your outcome of your cake, the better, tastier, and delicious the outcome will be. Okay guys, so this is the right time to now introduce the melted butter. So I've gone ahead to use my microwave to melt the butter, and the butter is warm in nature. So I've poured that in. The next ingredient I'll pour now is hot milk. All I did was to pour the milk inside the pot and then heat it on fire until the milk boiled. So and now I'm pouring the milk inside there. And guys, we are going to use 2 cups of milk, and make sure you're using any milk of your choice. If you want to use almond milk, soy milk, whole milk, whatever milk you prefer, but make sure that the milk is hot, as in let the milk be super hot. That way it's going to help to melt the cocoa powder, and the outcome of the mixture will be so creamy and super nice, just like what you're seeing on the screen. Once the combining process have taken place, I will now go forward and scoop in about 1.5 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. You can also use any vinegar of your choice. You can also feel free to add some lemon juice or lime juice. All we need in this recipe is some kind of acid, which will work and balance the taste of this cake. Guys, trust me, it will be so delicious. If you want to add in some coffee powder, if you're someone that likes taking some coffee, you can as well add maybe 1 teaspoon of coffee powder, dilute it with water, and then pour it inside this cake. Trust me, the outcome will be so tasty and super delicious. So you're all welcome back to the last segment of preparation. If you have been following my no oven recipes, you know what we are going to do at this point in time. So now we are going ahead to preheat the pot. What I'm going to do now is to pour in a reasonable quantity of salt at the base of this pot. You can feel free to pour in salt, or you can even use sand. Dry sand. Okay, if you don't want to use salt or sand, you can also leave your pot empty and just put in a rack inside it and then place in your cake. All right guys, so what we are going to do now is to pour in the cake mixture inside the prepared pan you saw me prepare earlier on. Okay, yes, so I have allowed the cake batter to sit exactly for 10 good minutes while I was busy preparing the pan. So it is now ready to pour it inside this cake pan. Once you have finished pouring in the cake batter inside the cake pan, all you're going to do right now is to tap the pan properly, okay, so that the air bubbles that have been trapped into the cake will be released. Forward to now place the cake inside the preheated pot we have been preheating for about 5 to 10 minutes on medium heat. So placing the cake there, cover the pot, and once you cover this pot, please do not open this pot until the first 40 good minutes. Give the cake the opportunity to rise, just like what you can see now. So about 40 minutes or 50 minutes to 1 hour later, I am back to check the cake because we have been baking on low heat, guys. So please, once you put the cake inside the pot, turn your heat to low, and please make sure you're baking this cake on low to your lowest heat. Do not use medium heat to bake this cake. Once you have preheated your pot, bake it on low heat. I checked the cake and it is not ready. You can see now covering the pot again and give it opportunity to bake for extra 30 good minutes. Exactly 1 hour 30 good minutes later, oh la la, the cake is ready. You can see the skewer is super clean. That is a clear indication that the cake is super baked, ready. What we're going to do now is to remove it from heat. If you're watching me and you want to use oven to bake it, you can bake it in your oven at 150 degrees Celsius for exactly 40 to 50 good minutes. Because we're baking in a pot, it took a longer period of time. So this is the outcome of our fantastic looking chocolate cake. Guys, if you take a bite in this cake, oh my god, this cake is rich, moist, so delicious and creamy. Oh my god, perfect for your morning tea. You can use it and enjoy breakfast. You can even use it to eat any point in time. It tastes so rich and delicious. I lack words to express how delicious this cake is. When you take a bite in this cake, you will understand better. If you want to incorporate some fruit, nuts, or whatever inside it, you can go ahead and add it when you were putting it in the batter, okay? Guys, here we are going to draw the curtain for today's recipe. Please serve this cake with any drink of your choice. Serve it to your guests, and trust me, on your birthday ceremony, serve it to anybody. This cake is also perfect for your birthday ceremonies, okay? Yes. Here I'll be drawing the curtain for today's recipe. I hope you all have enjoyed today's episode. If you have, kindly like, share my video with your friends, loved ones, or anybody you want to share. Thank you so much for joining me in today's episode. I really hope and wish that you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, please share this video with your friends, loved ones, and family members. Till I come your way next time,